Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrew. You see, there are a lot of videos on YouTube that tells you that if you want to have your flash on top of your camera, one of the best way to do that is to bounce your flash.
But they never tell you where to bounce your flash.
Exactly. This is what we're going to find out in this video, is how you bounce your flash and where you bounce your flash that will get you the best lighting.
Hello everyone, my name is Gazelle from Kuala Lumpur. I'm business developer and so passionate about modeling and acting. This is my first time in Behind Photography YouTube channel. For you, please like, share and comment under this video. Last but not least, here is my Instagram and YouTube channel for you to subscribe and follow me. Thank you so much.
And viewers, with Gazelle sitting exactly there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my flash bouncing to various different locations in this room, and we're going to figure out which one offers the nicest lighting and the best quality of light bounce. Okay, before we start, you must be thinking, what is my camera and my flash setting? Firstly, I'm on ETTL. I'm on ETTL, which is Canon's version of electronic TTL. TTL means automatic. If you don't understand what this is, maybe you should watch this episode right here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my camera's metering mode to average metering like so. And then f2.8 because I just want to blur the background where Gazelle is. And the ISO I'm using is going to be 400. But what's more important is that I'm going to look at my exposure meter right here. If you have a flash on top of your camera on ETTL, always try to keep this slightly negative. 1 or 2/3 negative like so. That way when the flash goes off, you will not be overexposed. And the way to do this is to use your shutter speed. So I'm taking up my camera. The first shot I'm going to do now is to not bounce my flash. I'm going to point it directly. So I'm now about 2/3 of a stop. My shutter speed is about 1/250th of a second. Gonna focus on Gazelle's eyes and take a shot with the flash firing directly at Gazelle, and this is how it looks like. Let me tell you what's not nice about this lighting, unbounced. This is the reason why a lot of photographers tell you that if you have a flash on top of your camera, you should be bouncing it. The reason is because you're going to create a lot of highlight on the forehead, on the cheeks, and also a harsh shadow under the chin. This shadow is what I call a helmet strap shadow. Kind of look like a helmet strap, doesn't it? Okay, that wasn't bounce. That was used as a reference of what happens when you don't bounce. So the first bounce we're going to do is to turn your camera's flash pointing up so that it goes up to the ceiling, bounce on the ceiling, and comes back right down on Gazelle. In fact, this is the favorite bouncing method that you see on Nikon's manual when you buy a camera. Let's see how good this is. So I'm going to have the camera exactly the same, but I'm going to do 2/3 of a stop. Shutter speed is the same. Focus on Gazelle's eye, boom. Ooh, this is how it looks like. Though the light is softer, but take a look at Gazelle's eyes. These shadows here is gonna make her look tired, like she doesn't have enough of sleep. Though, I think we can do better. Let's move on to the second bounce. I'm gonna have my flash bouncing to the side, to the wall that we see right here. This wall is gonna offer a bigger surface area. And that's what bouncing does. It becomes soft because instead of having the flash firing directly at your subject, which is a hard small light, which is about 2 inches by 1 inch, you turn it to the side and you fire a flash. The whole wall here is gonna be the light source, not this anymore. And that's how your light becomes softer because of this rule. The bigger the light, the softer the light. In fact, you can learn about this rule in one of my most popular e-learning courses, the e-learning of flash photography, where I teach photography the famous 5 of lighting. And famous 5 number 2, make your light bigger and your light will become softer. Let's try this. With everything else the same, much better now. Now the choice to bounce on the left hand side or the right hand side depends solely on where the shadow of your subject's face is. If you have shadow on the right hand side of the face, then bounce to the right hand side. If you have shadow on the left hand side of the face, then bounce to the left hand side. But it's also got to do with where your subject parts your hair. Doesn't matter now, we're going to bounce another one to the right hand side. My right hand side and Gazelle's left hand side. This is how it looks like. Compare this shot to the first one where we bounce up the ceiling. So if you bounce up, you bounce left wall, right wall. I'm going to do something quite interesting. I'm going to turn my flash completely to the back. Instead of bouncing this way up on my head and burn your hair, elevate this up a little bit so that it bounces off the wall and the ceiling behind me. And let's see how this looks. So as you can see, the wall and the ceiling behind my back now acts as a funnel of light coming towards Gazelle and get you one of the softest light, the softest we have seen so far. And this is where I want to take this one notch higher. Take a look at this corner behind me. That's right. This is my 12 o'clock and this is my 7 o'clock. There's a little corner here. If you look at this, this looks a little bit like a studio umbrella. And this is where I found would be the best place to bounce your flash. You have one here and you have one here. So I'm going to take my flash and point it this way. So it goes up there and the funnel is going to look like an umbrella. Wow, take a look at this shot. This looks like a shot that's taken with a studio umbrella as a modifier. And likewise, if you don't have that corner here, you can actually turn your flash this corner. So to summarize, this is how all the photos look like put together. And I can promise you, if you bounce your flash at this magic corner of the wall and the ceiling, you're going to get the biggest lighting because there are two walls and one ceiling forming to form a studio umbrella-like corner. Try that next time. And viewers, if you like what you learned, you should head on to our website here and check out this e-learning course, the e-learning of flash photography and advanced flash photography. These are going to be two e-learning courses that will teach you all this step by step and even more to get better lighting on camera flash and off camera flash. So I look forward to have your support on our e-learning website.
Thank you so much everyone for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like this video.
Wait, they don't need to comment?
Of course, we would love to have your honest feedback.
Comment as well. And not only that, I would like to invite you to head on to our e-learning website here because exciting news is that we have just launched a new e-learning content. A whole course on how to be a successful freelance photographer. This course is amazing. And if you sign up now, it's pre-registration right now and you save 50%. And like Gazelle says, head on to our subscribe button, click like, and don't forget to follow her on Instagram. I'll see you again.
Thank you so much.
Is to bounce your flash.
But they won't tell you where to bounce.
Yes, you gotta take it faster.
Faster.
Yeah. When I was talking, she was like, this man is right. Is he right?
You are right. You are a teacher. How can I sing?
Yeah, don't
no.
listen to this idiot, right? I'll see you again.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Then she said, you are mute now.
No.
No,
I'm
no, it
really?
was a joke.